but you know.
You might as well grab your controller too.
Okay, cool.
In truth, I cannot tell how much time has passed since I sent that letter.
Let's see, are we live? So we're live. Hey guys, Evan stepped out very briefly to get his charging brick. So I'm just gonna do my chores here. Does sound nice, but how many guys do I just always keep in position 1? Yeah, what the hell? Never know, that'll be useful. You found on the cart. Got all these guys. Except the antiquarian, who I don't care for. Alright. Hey, there's them. Or is it?
Okay, I got both gamepads in case one's weird again.
That's good.
And now I can charge my phone so that I can look at chat without dying.
You should probably have chat's permission.
It's voyeurism. Oh, that duel. I guess everyone was too afraid to speak the truth. It's too late, I'm back. You had your chance, that was it.
There's not enough of you to take over the stream.
Yeah.
Nobody watches this crap.
You gotta get more people to watch it, and then the stream will be yours.
I mean, that sounds like a good idea. You guys should get on that. Right. I had wanted to take Kim along on a journey because she tends to watch the stream.
Yuko, where's Jace and or Mr. T?
Well, I think Jace is with the Wheeled Warriors and Mr. T is with the A-Team.
That's right. Man.
Both of those are Saturday morning cartoons.
I cannot say Mr. T without thinking of that song from his cartoon. Mr. T.
Oh,
no. Leper isn't that good? The hard truth? Oh.
I mean, he's not. Which is kind of sad. Because I like Leper. I conceptually, you know, he's like one of my favorite guys.
Yeah.
Like, aesthetically and stuff. But, yeah, he's not that great. He hits stuff. And then he, like, gets hit by stuff.
I mean, he's good at getting hit by stuff.
Yeah. But everybody's good at getting hit by stuff.
Not Jolter.
Well, she's not good at surviving.
No, yeah, yeah, you're right.
It's a whole different issue.
She is not darkness.
Might Twilight Knight die?
Where
did she go?
Check the graveyard.
Oh, she might have. Ah, she died, Lindsay.
Oh no!
Damn it! I forgot about that. Oh, Guts died too. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's right.
No. All right. Well, I gotta keep an eye out for replacements then. Well, that's just sad.
So freaking.
Here I am experiencing the grief, you know, after the fact. Okay, so my good guys are growing insane. So should bring other people along. Already have that thing.
We'll tell Jace to stop playing his other game and watch us.
I mean, watching other people play games is the ultimate game.
Yeah.
When you get right down to it.
Especially when we play Little Misfortune.
Yeah, let's go after this leper trinket. We can level up some of the lower level guys while we're at it. Let's bring along Blindy because she's on the cusp of leveling up. And then
What level of dungeon are we going into?
it's a level 1 dungeon.
Oh, bring Vernon.
Vernon?
Yeah.
Who's Vernon? Oh,
Vernon's my wife, but, like, she never gets any action.
well, because she drives people insane. is
I
the
know.
problem.
But surely in a level 1 dungeon they can handle her.
Don't call me Shirley. Let's bring along her. And then fine, we'll bring along Vernon.
Yay!
Things I do. You pester me.
As far as games to play, what do you think about playing 7 Days to Die? I'm not familiar. How about you?
Is that the game where you have 7 days to die?
It, presumably? And do we have the Thrall mod? Do we?
Yeah, I have a Thrall in here somewhere. Yeah, there he is.
Oh, okay.
Reynold. No relation to Ryan. I assume.
Yeah.
Alright, off we go.
Yeah, no, I'm not familiar with 7 Days to Die, Abdul. Do tell.
Probably didn't eat all that food. Got all the torches. Paranoid about torches. Are we? Oh, we're in the cove.
Oh, so yeah, you need that medicine. They don't bleed you, right?
They believe me.
Do they? Okay.
Yeah. We got some, but I mean, it's a low level dungeon.
What about
so,
keys?
Yeah,
Like
we need some,
true
we
key?
need some keys and holy water.
Because yeah, you usually find one of them claw things
Yeah.
or tentacles.
Well, the lobster guys are in the higher level dungeon.
No, I mean the thing where the weird coral thing where you pour the stuff on it and it cures your.
Yeah, that one.
So freaking.
The smell of rotting fish is almost
Did you hear
unbearable.
how Riot announced freaking 1.5 billion games all at once?
I did not.
All of a sudden?
There's actually a documentary on League of Legends on Netflix right now.
The magic
Oh, yeah?
is
It's pretty good.
A blazing
Although, I mean,
star is born.
It's gonna sound stupid if I sound surprised by this. She had a 90% chance to beat
Cruel
that.
machinations spring to life.
But
With a
you may be
singular
surprised
purpose.
to learn that it's kind of just like an hour. It's like a 40-minute long like advertisement for Riot.
Well, yeah.
It's I feel like it paints them perhaps a little bit more complimentary than they deserve to be.
Oh god, yeah.
Just because of the nature of the industry, like I don't think Riot should be this squeaky clean.
Well, Riot is one of those.
Although something I absolutely believe because of how disappointed it makes me is and my friend Kim verified this to me because she actually watches
light,
or she
the
used
promise
to
of
watch the
safety.
professional league scene. But there was a bit in the documentary where they were talking about, I think it was like the Masters, like season 2 or something like series 2 or something like that. One of the big professional competitions, and there was some like tremendous like technical fuck up.
Okay.
And they could not get past the initial phase of the competition because the games kept disconnecting.
Oh.
So they spent something like 7 hours or something, like constantly having these teams restart the game.
Oh, damn.
You know, just play from scratch, and then they kept getting disconnects like midway through. And it was a huge deal. They could not fix it, and then they wasted like 7 hours in this, so you can't progress the rest of the tournament, obviously.
Yeah.
So the players were really mad in the footage they were showing, and for good reason.
Right.
So then the guys from Riot just go up and like, all right, look, we know you guys are pissed off. We're sorry we couldn't make this work. So of course we're gonna give you back you're gonna refund your tickets. And then the crowd's like,
Right.
and they're like, and we're gonna give each of you $25 in Riot points. And immediately everybody goes, yeah!
Yeah, dude, I would do that too. I was just gonna say.
Immediate turnaround, and they're literally chanting, Riot! Riot!
Yeah! Dude, that was the smart move.
They couldn't even get to the part where they were gonna where they were like they had bought pizza for the fans and everything too. But they couldn't even get that far. Everybody was so fucking happy. They got $25.
Yeah, dude. It was so funny. That's amazing.
Yeah, Justin, I gave it to Blindy because she had a single really bad quirk. So I figured, like, might as well take the chance of the 100% chance of getting rid of that one. She had the one that makes her investigate like dark arts shit. So any of those grabby quirks is bad.
Also, Abdul, that kind of sounds like Dead Island a little bit.
7 Days to Die?
Yeah, because he says it's zombie survival, semi-realistic crafting building. You can build traps and stuff. Like, Dead Island was kind of like... Yeah, sort of like Left 4 Dead. It's like survival with a workbench and craft.
Dead Island was kind of like Left 4 Dead, but shitty. And then people found out that, like, all you needed to do to break the game was just to kick shit.
Yeah.
You could, like, stand... There was a part... there's a part in the game, as I recall, where you're being chased by, like, really high-level zombies, and you're not supposed to fight them. You're supposed to run the fuck away.
Yeah.
But you could, like, hop up, like, onto a table, and then your kick move is... It's like the melee attack in an FPS. It's not
Right.
your main form of attack, but it does do damage.
Yeah.
So you just hop up on, like, a table where they can't get you, and just keep, like, kicking them in the face. And eventually, you'll cherry tap, a super high-level zombie to death, and you'll get, like, an assload of experience points. And at that point, it just becomes easier to kill high-level zombies until your level equalizes. And then, you're good at that point, basically. Something like that.
So, Alex, how much money do you think they would have given out as compensation if Bethesda had been hosting the event?
Nothing.
Justin says $5.
They would say, what the fuck is your guys' problem? You get to play the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
In fact, you owe us $5. You can pay on your way out.
Right. We'll refund all but $5 of your ticket price.
Yeah, we're keeping that.
Yeah. I mean, we still had to, turn the lights on for a few minutes.
Really, you guys are robbing us when you think about it.
Yeah, right? No, but, yeah, Riot, well, I was gonna say, yeah, it's kind of weird that Riot came out squeaky clean when they are one of the companies that has been sort of ousted in this, like, employee abuse stuff lately, with the really long crunch periods and whatnot.
Oh, have they? I mean, I believe it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, like, when I was watching, like, I don't pay attention to Riot very much, like, their business scene, but I was watching the video and I was like, this is a little too optimistic for a company as prolific as Riot is.
Yeah. No,
It was a pretty neat documentary, though. I mean, it covers, like, the origins with, like, Warcraft 3 and Dota and everything, and League striking on their own, and how they were, like, they were one of the pioneers of these, like, free games as a service kind of things, and like that stuff's all interesting. It's just like the slant is a little bit too.
Yeah, they do the crunch thing, and there's been, like, they mistreat women in their employ.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, but it's whatever.
I remember that the friend who is no longer a friend was enraged because they had the audacity to hire a woman, and she was going to take away all the boobs.
Oh no!
Even though she was not like a manager, she wasn't like the president or anything. She was just another, like, designer, and I pointed that out to him, and he didn't have a response.
If they tell her to model the boobs, she's gonna model the boobs.
Yeah. She wasn't a decision maker. She was just another employee.
Yeah.
And when I told him that, he didn't really have a response to that. I'm assuming because his fucking 4chan buddies.
Right.
Don't think that far ahead.
So Vernon seems to be making herself more crazy, but also uncrazies herself with her other moves.
Yeah. I don't actually remember how she works. I thought she spread the crazy around a lot more.
Like, when she turns into the Thing, when she turns into Stephen King's Thing, she loses sanity, but her other move gets it back or something?
Well, she also has another move, Zero. Oh, wow, another core.
Oh, cool.
Who has stuff to be...
But yeah, no, so Riot announced, like, at their 10th anniversary thing, announced a shitload of games that they'd apparently been working on. And
I don't know. Riot actually made games.
yeah, well,
I mean, aside from LOL.
The way is
all
lit.
of their games
The
are
path is clear.
featuring like League of
Require
Legends
only the
characters
strength to
because
follow.
everyone loves like the Runeterra dudes.
So, are you telling me I'm gonna get like a Cooking Mama game starring Garen?
Well, let's see here.
Because I would pay for that.
There is Project L.
There's a point where like he has to mix the cake batter and he goes Demacia! He starts like mixing. He starts like mixing the batter around.
Yeah.
It'd be amazing.
So Project L is a League of Legends fighting game, 2D fighting game. And the picture here shows Ari facing off against Darius.
2D fighting game?
Yeah, like BlazBlue or like
Yeah, and I'm saying it in the hopes that it'll make sense.
yeah, right. And then we have Project A, which is
Is that Ari?
no, it's a first-person shooter.
What?
Yeah,
In Runeterra?
yeah, I believe so.
Who is the shooter?
Let me see. Sorry for the coughing, by the way, guys. I am getting over the cold. Let me see if I can see who's shooting. Huh. I don't know.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I can't tell. I can't see who's shooting because it's first person. But I know for sure the fighting game is straight up featuring League of Legends, like Runeterra heroes. And then they have a first person shooter. And they're making a mobile version of League of Legends as well.
But there's already that other game.
Yeah, Mobile Legends. They're trying to destroy Mobile Legends, I guess.
No,
Great is
there
the
was
weapon
another
that
game.
cuts on its
Eh?
own.
It was made by like the Chinese like subsidiary of Riot. I forgot the name.
Oh, really?
It's that super
As the
popular
life gains purchase,
mobile
spirits are
like
lifted.
mobile MOBA.
and purpose is made clear.
I'm blanking on the name.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Like fuck. Like it had Batman in it. There was like a collab or something. You could earn Batman as a champion, and it was just like League. It even had like the same like art style and shit. But it actually was made by Riot in like some roundabout way, so it wasn't. It's that rare instance where it's not just China, you know, violating copyright.
Yeah, yeah. So there's a statement here that Riot made about Project L, which says, about a month ago at EVO, we were able to share news about Project L with fighting game fans around the world. It was a crazy, surreal experience because they've been working on it for a while and always had to be secretive. What I think League of Legends players expect from the game is different, but in some ways harmonious from what players of fighting games expect.
Harmonious.
Yeah. Everyone wants a great game, but we've been seeing that people are really excited to see Runeterra champions in a new light. Making fighting games is really tough. These are intricate games to make, and while we're a good ways toward making something that is cool, we still have a long way to go.
I, for one, am offended
Death
at their
waits
assertion that
for the
making fighting
slightest
games is
lapse
difficult.
in concentration.
There's no basis for this.
And about the
Stop ganging up on my Helion.
oh, here we go. The mobile game is going to be called League of Legends Wild Ride for some reason.
Oh man, I bet it's wild.
And for that one, their statement is, so basically we rebuilt the game from scratch.
Teetering on the
Like the
brink,
whole thing.
facing the
Refresh models, animations, game systems, etc. But keeping true to the core League of Legends gameplay, you already know. We want to make sure Wild Rift, okay, feels like it was designed for new platforms and use that opportunity to make a bunch of improvements. While you won't get your unlocks from League PC, you'll get some cool rewards for the first time you've spent in the PC version. More to come in 2020. Oh, and they're making an animated series called Arcane. Like a cartoon, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Riot suddenly is doing everything.
That's. Huh?
Yeah, they're making a fighting game, a first-person shooter, a mobile version of League of Legends, and they're making a animated series for Netflix or TV or something.
That's really weird.
Yeah,
what's right? What is Riot's game here?
Apparently
Aside from League.
Apparently they've been working on all this stuff for the past 10 years, and they're finally ready to like leak a little bit of it.
More like League of Legends. But all right. I mean, I guess you can't expect to ride the League train forever. Just almost forever.
Yeah. I mean, League's not going anywhere. They're just finally branching out, I guess.
Yeah. Something like that.
Also, yeah, Justin, I would totally read or play a visual novel of the Vernon's class there.
I mean, I'm not into girls who have like fetal growths.
Vernon is my Darkest Dungeon waifu.
I mean, you can call me, like misogynist if you want. Although I'd appreciate it if you didn't.
Everyone's beautiful. Vernon's beautiful in her own way. Okay. I mean,
See if there's anything else I could be using it from her kit. Oh, she can give herself damage reflection.
okay. And Abdul says she makes herself crazy, but killing mobs lowers her stress.
I see. That's interesting. Let's.
Okay, so she has a self heal there.
She has a group heal. Oh, I see. She builds up her own stress by healing the party. That's interesting.
Oh, if you wanted to heal. Okay.
Because the seer is kind of inconsistent about her healing, so that might be good. She has supplemental healing. 3 corals?
Wow.
And, well, she just touched the coral herself.
Oh, well, got some stress anyway.
She really did.
Justin, Darkest Dungeon gets so many waifu mods because Rule 34 is strongest. The further away from porn the source material is, the stronger Rule 34 hits it. Attacks it.
I think that's one of Newton's laws.
Yeah.
It's like the 34th law.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles.
Yeah, no. Like, Alex is playing it, basically straight. If I was playing Darkest Dungeon, everyone on screen would be a straight-up anime waifu. Except for Vernon, who I'd leave alone, because she's perfect and beautiful.
Yeah, that was pretty...
Look at that. The way that little skull comes out of her torso and bites stuff. Come on.
That was certainly perfect and or beautiful or something.
What was I just talking about? Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Riot making everything.
Well, are they making a card game yet?
I mean, a fighting game could be pretty cool. Because it's really easy. Most of the champions have pretty unique moves, so it'd be really easy to make each person's moveset unique. Like, of course, Darius would have the grab and then the stupid spin and bleed DOT shit.
And would he say, like, hearken over towards me?
And then Garen's move would be quarter circle forward and punch does a spin. And then quarter circle back punch does a spin in the opposite direction.
Oh, Vernon guards the entire party.
Really?
That's interesting.
Wow. So they're all just going to attack her. Or no, they'll all take reduce.
Well, no, she guards for the party.
Oh, okay.
Well, she was going to.
Yeah, but then she got stunned.
Stupid jellyfish. That's why I hate jellyfish. They
A
ruin everything.
singular strike.
I'm not talking about the game. I'm talking about
Yes, Justin.
Jellyfish.
Etchy equals MC squared. That's correct. That's Rule 34's E equals MC squared.
Sure, why not? Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
I wasn't. I was kind of like tertiarily listening.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
I mean, come on, there's a jellyfish. That's tentacles right there.
follows the three on crew now.
Oh, for the group guard?
So I might want to couple that with her spot field.
Oh yeah, because then she can heal
Seize
herself.
this momentum.
Well, she
Push
has
on
a
to the
self
task's
heal, but
end.
she has another one that heals other people, and I see it says plus two per 25 stress. I'm not sure if that's her stress or their stress. So that's why I wasn't totally sure how to use it before, but whatever, give it a try. If she turned out to be a decent healer, I mean that's always appreciated.
Yeah, right. Oh wait, somebody said a thing. The Hellion keeps bleeding. If
Another
only she has
mariner,
a self-heal that stops the
another
OTs.
misfortune.
Yeah, if only. If only she wasn't constantly being called upon to use her moves that actually damage things.
A momentary abatement.
It's like, fuck you, Octo.
See, I can be passive aggressive too. Oh, I don't like the thrall being in the third row there. That's bad. Finger poke.
What is she shooting out? Like ghosts of herself? Or is that like her being super fast or something?
Yes. It's all of those things and none of those things, baby.
Ah, the sword. It is out. Rachel is heading on soonish. If you could play this version next up. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we have someone coming specifically for Misfortune.
I always insist on coming.
So, yeah, let's change of schedule. Misfortune's next, and then Honey Pop after.
I mean, you can't just spring that shit on me.
I mean, but you
What am I
know,
supposed to do now? I was all set to do whatever you were gonna do.
you were all set to watch some Honey Pop. I know you like that game.
Probably. You can't prove I'm not.
If only you didn't bring 3 support characters. Yeah, right.
Well, I thought Vernon was an offensive character. But you know, I'm allowed to be wrong once,
Yeah.
3 times, 18 if that.
Oh,
if
did she
needed.
give regen to everybody?
No, she doesn't. No, that was a series.
Oh, okay.
I guess she guards, but she doesn't have any kind of repose on that.
Right.
There is another move that gives her.
Oh god, the stress.
Yeah. Well, this is a good litmus test because now I can see how big her heals can get.
Yeah, true. Alright.
I mean, it's not huge.
Yeah.
It's not huge for the amount of work it takes
Right.
to get up there. But she does have her own self heal, which also reduces, which also removes horror.
Right.
So I'll have her use that next turn.
Who looks at skills? Seriously. So was this Honey Pop like the game you're talking about? Wait, what are you saying, Justin?
I mean, it sounds like he's saying is Honey Pop the game we were talking about.
No, was this? Oh no, Little Misfortune is not the Honey Pop game. That's what you're referring to.
Oh no.
No, Little Misfortune is an amazing game about a fantastic little girl who lives a fantastic life.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. 3 supports and no stress healers. Yeah, well,
I mean, you say that like stress healing is like a common thing, and it's pretty much just the Jester. And Yuka's already like level 6 or something. I don't want to be bringing her into level 1 dungeons if I can help.
oh hey, it's Rachel and Zach. Hey guys.
Do we like them?
Yeah, they're my people.
Cool.
Of course, they seemed reviewing from one account,
Oh, well, that doesn't,
so they're jipping us out of a view.
that doesn't help us.
Success.
Yeah.
So clearly
Real friends, you know, each have their own account.
Or
Yeah.
is it merely
Zach, pull out your
trick of the
phone.
light?
Or Rachel, one of you. During the Dead Rising stream, you were talking about playing a game. Yeah, no. The game, similar to Honey Pop, is going to be played after Honey Pop is done, because I need time to, you know, get good at it, and the complex mechanics. But it is wonderful. Like, you'll love it. Promise. No spoilers. I just want you to get hyped. Yes. Shadon, happiness to everyone.
Speaking of liking games, you know, I was telling Yuka last night that
Hi.
I don't think I like Code Vein very much
Oh, okay.
at all. I think I kind of hate it.
Is it all the grinding for classes?
No, it's just that the combat is insanely unfun and unrewarding.
Oh, okay.
It's so unpolished. It's like it's really aggravating. Like the just like in Dark Souls, it feels like there's a lot of counterplay
Hi.
because enemies like attack. Okay, I mean it's probably easier if I just explain what Code Vein doesn't do.
Okay.
So in Code Vein, like the vast majority of attacks automatically home in on you, even if they're melee attacks or whatever. Like they're not swinging at where you are or where you were when the attack started. They're swinging at where you currently are. So the enemy will like contort themselves in weird ways to ensure that they hit you.
They have like super tracking or something?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And on top of that, enemies' basic attacks tend to swing like all the way around them, so they can still hit you for, like even if you're like on their back.
They just Garen spin.
Basically, like they just have the. There's a lot of enemies with like big swingy weapons, and even if they don't have them, they still find a way to like contort so their hitbox is like 360 degrees.
Okay.
And they don't really stagger unless you're like built specifically to induce stagger. So you can't really like knock them out of their attacks with most builds. So it doesn't feel like there's really counterplay in the game. It's you attack until the enemy decides they want to hurt you.
Yeah.
And then you just kind of have to scramble and get the fuck away from them, but not too far away because most enemies have some kind of like long range like engagement move, like a dash or a teleport or something. And so if you try to get too far away, they'll just teleport over to you and fuck up your shit.
Huh.
So I don't know. It's just not rewarding for me to be like zipping around an enemy, doing like 2 or 3 hits that feel like I'm hitting them with paper,
And then they
like dashing away. Like it's not a duel.
Oh, I see.
I mean, it certainly looks like an anime fight, and maybe that's what they were going for.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not very fun to play. And after several days of forcing myself to play it, I finally was like, I'm gonna take a break. I'm just not gonna play it for the rest of the day. And I just went and played like other games that I liked. And then the next day I did the same thing. Like 4 days later, I still hadn't played Code Vein.
Aw.
But my mood was a lot better. So that's when I just kind of figured, like, I should probably just stop forcing myself to play this game for the time being.
Yeah.
And that's where I currently am.
Addressing chat real fast. Abdul, are you implying that Honey Pop does not have complex gameplay mechanics? And
Kevin, Blindy missed and heck. I know you're surprised.
What?
By that. I know, right?
Use the move where she takes the blindfold off.
A trifling victory. But a victory.
And
nonetheless.
yeah, we're probably gonna finish Misfortune today.
Are we?
Yeah,
Are
it's
we
pretty. It's not the longest.
Are we that far along?
Maybe. Well, maybe either today or next weekend for sure.
Oh, all right.
Also, Justin says Code Vein pulls a bait and switch with the theme of the game. Do you know what he's referring to?
No.
Find all
The theme of the
manner
game is one of the
great
few
and
things I actually
terrible
like about it,
things
so
in this
I wouldn't be
warring
happy if that was the case.
I was immediately sad because
Although, I'm just curious, is it like Bloodborne, where it starts off being about like vampires and shit and turns into Cthulhu? Because I liked it in Bloodborne, but I'm gonna be disappointed if Code Vein does the same thing.
I was immediately turned off because the character creator is super cool and I can make my ideal anime wife.
So, 2B?
But I don't know why in the world they put a sort of cost associated with every cosmetic. And once you hit your limit, you're done being creative.
Yeah, for giggles, when I was making my character, I was like, oh, look at all these accessories. I'm gonna put feathers and necklaces and gemstones, and then it was like, you have no more points. And I was like, what the fuck? I got points?
Yeah, what's the point of that?
I think it's an engine thing.
That's what Yuka said. She was like, oh, maybe there's not enough memory to...
I think I really... Because I put on this huge, doofy, like Vampire Hunter D kind of hat,
Yeah.
and it ruins all the cutscenes. It clips through all the shit. So I really do think it's engine limitations. I think they can only just render so many stupid
Well,
accessories.
I was mad because the demon hand takes the most amount of points of everything. So it's basically one demon hand and you're done, and then you just get a little bit of other stuff. Also, Justin,
That's
do
funny.
you want to be spoiled about the theme switch for Code Vein?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, go for it, Jay. But yeah, I was immediately disappointed because I went,
extent
Wait,
of my failings.
"You're stopping me from putting on stuff." You come back later. Never do.
Come back and you get your shit together. Mm-hmm. Wow, Vernon went super insane from all that.
Yeah.
Oops. Wait, did Kim go off on a journey or something?
No, you put her in the thing.
I put her in the thing last time.
Well, she's still in there.
She's still meditating,
Yeah.
even though it's a week afterwards.
She's Asian. They love meditating.
Dude, what the hell? You can't just say true things. That's not how it works. God, you're supposed to dance. You're supposed to politely dance around it. Somebody had a thing I really want. Oh right, I wanted to get rid of the Helions.
Oh, okay. Abdul says, "Do not spoil." He's gonna buy it.
All right. Well, don't spoil it.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I mean, you would probably save Abdul a lot of frustration if you just spoiled for him.
Yeah.
To prevent him from buying it. I recommend buying the Switch 2, the Surge 2, because the Surge 2 is superior in pretty much every way as far as being a Souls-like game. The only downside is that Surge 2 does not have waifus, and to Code Vein's credit, it's got some pretty good waifus.
I forgot that Blindy has 3 exclamation marks in her name.
Well, that's how you know. That's how you know. That's how you know it.
Okay, Justin gave us a veiled spoiler. It apparently starts off as a post-apocalyptic vampire game,
Yes.
but then turns into a generic fantasy game without the subtle hints of Bloodborne.
Oh, well, the subtle hints of Bloodborne were like the main things I liked. Although it did have the problem of really making me just wish I was playing Bloodborne like, the entire time. So that wasn't always to its benefit. But man, that's sad because the theming was one of the strongest things about the game.
Yeah. Also, put me on a team. I crave action.
Well, I gotta find like a level 3 mission or whatever, level 4 mission. And I think you're between like the level breaks. Why is there a cat?
Ooh, what? 100% food consumed. Wait, pet? Oh, free air. Scouting chance
Wait.
on attack.
Oh,
activates
okay.
Repost.
So the pet makes the air eat more food.
Yeah.
But it always has repose.
Yeah. Okay.
But which air is it?
The one probably not the. Well, it's a big cat with big whiskers, so it's probably for the rich one.
You think it's for Abdul?
Maybe.
That's the problem with having the two. Because if it goes on Abdul, it's not really useful.
Well,
actually,
maybe it's for either air.
Actually, you know what? It would be kind of useful because the research, I believe, counts as an attack. I don't know if his repose would actually be... let's go for the cat.
Abdul says he must have mincemeat.
Let's go for the cat. Let's see what the fucking cat does.
All right.
Let me see. Fine. We'll bring you along. Where are you? Where put you? Here you are. We'll bring you along, and then this is level 3. So we
Oh,
can-
Perry's raring to go, apparently.
Perry.
That Lamia was just like, I want to fight some stuff.
It's Percy.
Yeah, but I mean, that's what she is, right? Or is she not?
Well, she's a Lamia. but
Yeah.
You said she was Perry, and her name is Percy.
Oh, okay.
Like Percival. Like persevere.
Abdul says he must have mincemeat.
I'm gonna try. Let's see. All right, you know what? Yeah, let's put you and that guy, and then use a slot 3 who would be good for this. I guess we'll bring George. Did we name George? Did George just happen to come with that weird name? I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then
Abdul wants me to fetch him his cat.
You know what? Let's bring one of the heirs, not Abdul.
Okay.
Who has my head? Is it the occultist? No. Is it Bolshevik?
Wait, who are you looking for?
My head.
Oh,
My healing head.
yeah. Well, it was a.
There, she's got it.
Okay. Alright, I'm finally getting some action. Whenever I get sent out, I do sick repost crits, and I'm amazed at myself. It always happens. Like, I do so much damage through countering.
It happened once.
No, it happened at least twice.
It happened once.
No. The last time, the time before, I also did it too. You'll see. It's going to happen again.
Sure.
It will.
No, I believe you, Evan. That's why I'm saying sure.
All right.
Because I believe you. That's what the sure means.
Okay, the rest of this news is only suitable for Honey Pop.
Let's go with Brothers. And then what are you packing? Oh yeah, you've got the repose head.
Yeah.
We're probably good with that. Is there anything fun for me? Anything special for her? Alright, whatever. Let's go.
Alright. Get ready to be carried by my glorious reposts.
I'm certainly getting ready for something.
Where are we going anyway?
The wheel.
The Wield, okay.
If there was a second one, it would be the dual wheel.
Huh.
Oh yeah, I do like the Highwayman riposte build. It's a lot of fun for me.
Oh, is that a thing?
Yeah, well, because he has his move that makes him like move up a bit, and that also makes him riposte. So you use that move to get him in position 1, then you use his point blank shot to explode something at point blank range, and that launches him back into your party room.
Oh,
And you just kind of like rinse and repeat. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, Yuka, I don't know how you're the highest level, but you are.
Because, like I said before, there's only one stress healer in the entire game, in the unmodded game,
Yeah.
and so I just had to keep using her for all my shit.
Yeah. Alright, this looks like a pretty legitimate party.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
I like how done with it the air looks.
Yeah. Everyone else is clearly hardened and ready for battle. And the heir is just disappointed that she was interrupted reading her skin-bound book.
Lead.
Alright.
Confidence
11.
as the enemy crumbles.
That's higher than
That's
10.
more. That is more than 10. You're
That's right.
Absolutely.
It is really, really strong. High crit and high dodge makes for supreme repost. Yeah. Jester, Crusader, and Houndmaster are all good stress healers.
Festering fear.
Wow, the horror.
consumes the mind.
You know, I forgot that the Crusader does stress healing. Although, as I recall, in an unmodded game, it isn't like much stress healing.
Yeah, I kind of thought that I thought everyone's stress heal was just garbage except for the Jester.
The Hound has decent stress heal. It's not terrible. But it's also it's chancy. It's like a dice roll if it even works.
Oh,
I think it's like a dice roll per person.
Slowly,
yeah.
gently.
That was a lot of fun.
This is how
It
a
scales
life is
decently.
taken.
Okay.
Oops.
The way is lit.
I was expecting to
The
get
path is
horrified
clear.
this early into the run.
We
I know,
require
it just
only
hit
the
everyone
strength
all
to
at once.
follow
That
it.
was in Bono.
But yeah, oh, let's see. Crusader is good for parties without jesters. Yeah, any stress healing is good for party without stress healing.
No. What sense does that make?
Or parties with a lot of damage output.
Next, you're going to say that parties without damage output are good for parties that have damage output.
Yeah, right?
I mean, what sense does that
High
make?
damage characters are good for parties with low damage.
That's blasphemy.
But yeah, I think we're gonna finish. We're gonna finish Little Misfortune very soon, but I don't want to slot in the other hype game because one. Oh God! Stop getting crit, George.
Yeah, George. This is why we hate George.
But I think the stream, I don't know if the stream can handle 2 games of class. I don't know if it can handle 2 high-class games for gentlemen and scholars.
I mean, I don't think Abdul would like
As
it.
the fiend falls,
Abdul would probably like it better than Honey.
blossoms.
Now I have more questions.
Yeah. It's great. Yuka knows what it is, she'll tell you it's great, but Yuka, no spoilers, swear to God.
Stop hitting the musketeer.
Yeah, what the hell?
She's full of nougat.
Three Musketeers is pretty good.
Musketeers is amazing.
I think my favorite candy bar right now is the Reese's Fast Break.
I don't think I've had that one.
That one's pretty good. Snickers is always just good. Even though it seems like a really generic
victories
one,
mount,
it's sort of like
So too will
the pure
resistance.
candy bar where it's just the basics done right.
You know, I'm not a fan of Snickers.
Oh, no?
I agree that if you just want like a bar of chocolates, that's a good
The
option.
magic
Yeah.
is
Oh, damn it!
a blazing star is born.
I saw it and I was depressing the button, but it was to no avail.
Yeah.
It's a lot better than fucking Hershey's in that
The
regard.
promise
Yeah,
of
I mean-
safety.
Even though Hershey should be the de facto.
Yeah, it should be the iconic chocolate bar.
Well, here's the guy who just one-shots my dudes.
Oh no.
Yeah, this is bad.
Don't worry, I'll live.
I mean, you will until I have you put protect on people.
I mean, do it, because, oh, nice. Does a critical hit apply like a critical bleed dot?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
I mean, if chat can wait.
No, I'm not gonna say, Yuka. There's people who want to watch the Nightmare game. It's not the Nightmare game. Misfortune is adorable, and she is on a quest for eternal happiness.
Is that what she's talking about when she says the Nightmare Game?
I presume so. That's what Abdul said.
I mean, it's got fucking hamster strippers. Something Nightmare should have that.
And drug trips. It's got little girls tripping out.
Yeah, but that was a good trip,
Yeah.
probably.
Anyway, we're gonna get the eternal happiness for her mom, and everything's gonna be great.
Probably.
Yeah. There we go. We need me to guard some people.
Sedated.
He doesn't want to embrace the dark.
Man, why can't I have the group protect? That'd be awesome.
Because
Oh
that-
god.
Because that'd be broken.
That kind of would be. Oh shit! Look at that.
Well, you have the head that makes you better.
I know.
That's why.
But it's so good.
Continue
Misfortune
the
becomes
onslaught.
Audrey. Oh,
Destroy them.
I mean, no. Well, it could only become
Monstrous
Kiana, 'cause
size
she's the only
has no
Mexican.
You know, I was really hoping that would kill you,
Unless
but it just made you
inordinate
stronger.
exsanguination be considered a virtue.
I had you protect her because I knew that
Yeah.
it was going to go after her, and you just dodged the attack.
yeah.
That's not cool. That's not cool at all.
Their formation is
Very
broken.
disappointed.
Maintain
How dare
the
you be
offensive.
confident.
Okay. Oh, this is pretty
Nature
good.
herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed, missing
Yeah, we're probably gonna run into this.
No, it's fine. No, I mean, yeah, maybe. No. I'm saving all these. I'm looking at my discussion topics, but I'm putting them all in Honeypot. Because they're all for gentlemen and scholars. Man, I'm watching...
such a
I finished
terrible
One Punch
assault
Man
cannot be
Season 2,
left
and it was
unanswered.
amazing.
Oh, is that the thing?
Yeah.
I remember you mentioning it now. I never got around to watching it.
I'm watching Index 3, and that's amazing.
Have they hit the point yet where he has to do 2 punches?
Well,
I mean, Power Crate being what it is, that's gonna happen eventually. That's like the series finale.
well, I mean, the thing is, yeah, he's never had to do more than one for serious punch.
Right.
He does lots of play
The bigger
around
the
punches,
beast, the greater the glory.
but no, it's pretty cool. Yeah, Index 3 was phenomenal.
Momentary abatement.
Well, I'm still in the middle of that, but the hype train is like going in full speed. What else did I watch? Damn it! I watched an anime,
Obliterated.
and it was good. I watched something else, and it was good too.
I watched an
Seize this
anime,
momentum. Push
Evan.txt.
on
Yeah.
to the task's end.
Oh, I was actually speaking of anime, I was meaning to bring this up to you. So I've got a friend, and he's never like watched a ton of anime, but now he's
Hacks
now
laden
he's
with
living.
loot are often
He and his
low
sister are
on
living away from
supplies.
home now,
Hi.
and they've gotten into a routine where they, after a hard day at work, they crowd around to the laptop or whatever. I don't know exactly what their setup is, and they find some anime to watch on Crunchyroll. So I've been trying to give them suggestions on stuff they can watch. It's a little bit difficult because he likes stuff that's lewd, but he doesn't like stuff that's violent.
Oh, okay.
And she does not like stuff that is lewd or violent.
Oh.
And unfortunately, there's a lot of anime that's one of or more
Yeah,
of those
yeah.
things. Especially like the stuff they push on Crunchyroll, because I always push like whatever is like really popular right now.
Right.
So it's been tricky, and I've managed a few successful things. I was surprised that they really took the cells at work. They liked that one a lot. But he was I remembered Keijo was a thing.
Oh, that
I
was
was
so
like,
cool.
I was like, well, I mean, you like boobs and stuff. And my friend has told me about this Keijo thing. You probably. Oh, I remember now. He was telling me, and I can't remember the name of the show, but there's some other show running right now. It's like about like this really like tall girl who plays
Death
volleyball,
waits
and she's got
For
like
the
big boobs and
slightest
stuff.
lapse in
I think she's like
concentration.
super shy. It's and her cousin like molests her a lot and stuff. It's funny. I don't know,
Okay.
like, it's not my kind of show, but he was talking about how much he liked it. So I was like, well, if you like shows about girls, who play sports that are sexy,
Yeah, then
my
Keijo.
friend has told me about this Keijo thing. I've never seen it, but it sounds it sounds like it's the kind of thing you'd like.
If you like sports, hot chicks, and copious anime references, then Keijo is the thing.
Well, see, the thing is, he watched it and he was enjoying it for a bit. He was like, all right, yeah, this is really funny. And after he was done with the first episode, he was like, you know what? I don't think I'm going to watch any more of this. And I was like, why not?
What,
He's
of
like,
Keijo?
yeah.
Oh no!
He was like, well, it's too funny. It's not lewd enough.
What?
Success
You
is
didn't
so
make it to the
clearly
lewd parts!
Or is it
Are you kidding me?
Does it get lewder? I can't speak from experience.
I mean, it gets lewder, but it's about girls smushing their boobs and butts together.
He said that there was too much emphasis on the butts, and he's not into that.
Oh, so he's a boob guy.
I guess so. He didn't clarify.
Yeah. Well, the butts are the primary
As the
form of
light
attack.
gains
It's a much
purchase,
larger muscle. It's
spirits
the largest
are
muscle in your
lifted
body. Like,
and
your
purpose
boobs
is made
aren't...
clear.
Later on, there's a few girls with boob techniques, but it's more...
Evan, you're so offended by this. I'm surprised.
This is serious, Alex. This is...
I didn't expect that this would hurt you so much.
Yes, okay, Misfortune is coming soon. As soon as we finish this dungeon. Also, Abdul, Index, I wouldn't say it has an abundance of lolly, but it has, I mean, Index is one.
I feel like it has more lolly than it does not have lolly.
I mean, Index is pretty lolly, and, Misaka is lolly, but I think those are the only. Oh, and her stupid and fucking Kuroko.
I think Misaka is Itanko, not lolly. It's like a different thing.
Yeah.
She's like flat, but she's not a little girl. She's just normal girl flat.
Another one falls.
Yeah.
But I mean, off the top of my head, I can only think of the Saint girl who is Boobin.
Yeah.
From-
No,
from-
there's more
from the
boobed.
main cast.
Yeah, the Saint girl is boobed. There's other like high school girls with
Great is
boobs.
the weapon that cuts on its own.
It's mainly just the two girls that have the most screen time are kind of lolly.
I mean, that wouldn't help the
Trifling
reputation.
victory,
Right.
but a victory nonetheless.
And then once I finish that, I need to see the Accelerator series, which from what I can tell is just Accelerator being overpowered. And winning. He's already just doing nothing but winning in Index 3, like whenever he shows up.
Ah.
And then Accelerators, I think, is just a series of him winning.
Well, I'm still watching Korowa Zombie because my other friend really wants me to watch that. And I mean, I like it. It's a good show. I've been enjoying it. Although it's kind of a weird situation where like I don't like any of the girls, or I didn't like any of the girls for a long time. They finally I
Another
think
abomination cleansed from our land.
I forget if it's the second season or if it's just a good ways, just a really long ways into the first season. But it takes a long time, and then they finally introduce a girl that I'm kind of on board with. But before that, like they had girls who were attractive, they had girls who were funny, but no girl I actually liked
Okay.
as a character. So that was interesting. But I've been watching that, and the new Fate anime. Well, the adaptation of the Babylonia arc of Fate Grand Order is finally starting in earnest.
Oh yeah, I saw some freaking clips of that, and it looks amazing.
It's a good shit.
Can be beaten.
It's good shit. I like it a lot.
Also, Justin, there are 10,000 defective lolly clones in Index. There isn't just one.
I mean, you mean like that's an actual thing in the story?
Yeah.
Like-
Oh, unless you're talking about Last Story. Yeah, there's the main lolly clone, which is even more lolly than the others.
Right.
Okay, so
Oh, the one that speaks in
third person, yeah.
Right. The one who drives me nuts.
yeah, Zach and Ray, like as soon as we get this dungeon done, Misfortune, don't leave.
I mean, it's probably going to be like another 10 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit more. Depends on how badly the fights go. I don't think I can quit mid-dungeon, right? I don't think it saves.
No.
Oh, well, I can exit the game.
Well, yeah, but
I mean, that's...
you'll probably just be pre-dungeon. I mean, then again, George won't almost be insane if you do that.
I mean, do we actually like George?
Nah.
I mean, she always has fried rice around the house, which is certainly handy.
Quick, heal some of her stress.
I mean, maybe like Yuka can, maybe I can call Yuka.
Oh
on the
my
phone.
god! 36! That's I think that's the highest crit we've seen here.
Well, she had her damage buffed, and that attack the exploits marked.
Oh, okay.
So there was a lot going for it.
Opinions on Dr. Stone? I've not seen Dr. Stone.
I haven't watched Dr. Stone either. Like, I'm just worried that it's going to be another shonen show I don't care for, and then like people are going to have to spend the next chunk of my life explaining to people why I don't like Dr. Stone.
And then they're gonna not understand
Yeah.
how you're a human.
Like
Quakes.
fucking like My Hero Academia is the only shonen show I've watched in fucking forever that I actually enjoyed, like legitimately. I think it's fantastic, and I'm just worried about getting hurt again.
A victory.
I'm worried that it's set the bar
Perhaps the
too high
turning
for me,
point.
and now I can't enjoy anything else.
See, Abdul knows what's up. Misaka is indeed a unique, not defective one
That's the
from
one.
the bunch of clones that smugly claims Misaka. Correct. Someone has seen some good anime
I forgot that's how she talks.
in this chat.
There we go.
But yeah, I do need to see Dr. Stone because I hear it's
This
unique.
expedition at least promises success.
I had another friend who I got to watch Unlimited Blade Works,
Hi.
and he was super into it, and I was so happy. He was
Waiting to be
he was just
Yeah.
over the moon, like, you know, Saber is my wife.
Yeah.
Like, fuck that Archer guy for daring to fight Saber.
Yeah.
Like, why does he have this broken, like, OP bullshit powers? And I was like, man, you haven't even gotten to Gilgamesh. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, seriously. You haven't had Gil run the entire show.
Like, yeah, I mean, once you get to Gil, like, nobody is OP at that point.
Yeah.
Like, Gil destroys the power curve. Oh shit, she went stalwart.
Nice.
Many fall in the face
Fuck
of
all of
chaos, but not this one. Not today.
That's the first time I've
Wow.
gotten to Gil. I hadn't gotten the tooltip
You
yet.
got the tutorial.
That's how rare it is. Oh god, that's funny. But yeah, but he ended up getting turned off by it because I guess there's one part that was too gory for him.
What?
I can't remember what that would have been. I don't remember Fate being especially.
I don't understand. Oh my god. I don't understand these people that don't like violence.
I mean, I feel bad that I recommended something to him that he didn't like. I legitimately can't remember any Fate show, you know, being that violent.
Well, I mean, you said Unlimited Blade Works, so
Yeah.
I could see if he was gonna say, oh, like if we were watching Fate Zero and the stuff that Bluebeard did was too creepy. Or,
Yeah. And actually, it's a good thing you reminded me about that Bluebeard is in.
Yeah.
is in Zero, because I had been going to recommend that to him as the next watch. Although I think he'd wanted to watch. He was really curious about Last Encore only because I was telling him about Nero, and I mean,
Yeah.
like Nero is the best part of the show.
Yeah.
Nero is the only part of the show. There's no reason to watch it aside from Nero.
But yeah, like if you had told me, oh, Bluebeard was too much, or the spoilers, the part where you know they ordered Archer to like stab himself. Lancer,
yeah.
I'm sorry, not Archer.
I forgot about that.
Where they ordered Ku to like stab himself, and he gave that bloody rage speech, like gurgling blood while he cursing everyone. I'm like, okay, that's a little intense, but
Yeah.
in Unlimited Blade Works, the only thing that really is gory, I think, is when
He said there was a part where two of the servants get like torn apart, like really graphically. But what? Yeah, I can't. Like I know, like Gil like kicks the shit out of Berserker, out of Hercules, but I don't remember. He doesn't like rip him apart. He stabs him with a bunch of shit. But I'm pretty sure it's fairly like discretionary.
yeah, I don't know. Okay,
Yeah, I don't know what that is. I feel bad regardless, but I mean, it's also really hard to when somebody has a strict requirement like that. I mean, it's difficult.
Yeah.
It's difficult to properly be aware of something like that if it doesn't bother you.
Tell him he should watch Attack on Titan.
I mean, I definitely know that I can't recommend like Goblin Slayer to him.
Triumphant pride.
Yeah, right.
A dizzying fall.
He that same guy was also saying that I got him to watch Overlord.
Oh.
And he was saying like that was a little bit too much for him.
Well, I mean, there is in the beginning where Ainz crushes the dude's heart.
Oh, I forgot about that.
In the beginning, when he's just figuring out how the world works, he brutally murders a bunch of dudes.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I'm so desensitized to stuff like
Yeah.
that I don't think about those kinds of things. It's just like, no, it's just regular old, like, anime violence.
Yeah, right? Yeah, Overlord's pretty violent, too. Like, there's the time when he just hugs Clementine so hard that
Oh, yeah.
her torso implodes.
But see, when I think of Overlord, I don't think of stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think of, like,
Yeah.
like Albedo, you know, like, blushing like a fucking schoolgirl.
Yeah.
Because she can't get literally boned by by the main character.
Yeah.
Or I think of there's a really funny bit in season 2, season 3, one of those, where the cute like farm girl from the local village
Yeah.
is like giving like an inspirational speech, and one of her goblin buddies points out that she's gotten really toned
Yeah.
from all the work she's doing, and she gets like super embarrassed. Even though you can't even really see it,
Yeah.
like reflected in the character. Like that's the kind of shit I think of when I think of Overlord.
Right.
I think. Oh, and in the new season, I think Ainz invents like a cheeseburger or something.
Wait. Oh, really? I don't know if I've seen the new season.
It's the latest one. It's like season 3 or something.
Okay.
You might not have seen it, but it's heavily implied that the meat they're using for it is like human meat or something.
Oh no.
Because Demiurge only ever refers to it as like Albion meat.
Oh yeah.
He never says what it's made out of, and Ainz never asks him what it's made out of. So actually, come to think of it, something like that might not go over well with people.
Also, Justin, I have seen Made in Abyss, and it's phenomenal. Yeah.
I keep meaning to watch them.
But you cannot tell Alex's friend to watch it because he will die. It's maximum gore.
Oh no!
Even the aged
Well,
will fall.
Actually, yeah, tell him to watch Trigun. That's anti-violence.
I mean, it is, but it gets kind of bloody as I recall.
Well, yeah.
I definitely think the message would
Remind yourself that overconfidence is
No,
a
no,
slow
I'll
and
think about that.
insidious
Although
killer.
I will warn him. I'll warn him that he would need to focus on the message
Yeah.
rather than the content.
Alright, how we doing on this dungeon?
I think I'm like halfway through
Holy shit.
because it's 100% of room balance.
Oh, it's 100.
A moment
lame.
of respite, a chance to steel oneself
But I have
against
plenty of
the
food.
coming horrors.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the Abyss movies are just recaps. I'm not sure. I think it's like the Madoka movies, where they just are a condensed version of the series.
No, I didn't bring any way to prevent ambush. Oh well. I don't fucking. I'm not gonna get ambushed. I don't fucking.
Yeah, no, you're not.
At all.
You got me. I'll just riposte them if they ambush us.
I'm probably gonna be fine.
Oh, Abdul says if you quit from the game, you'll just start in the room you last entered.
Oh really? All right, we might just cut this short then,
Okay.
so we can move on.
Yeah, we do want to get you guys
All right.
Misfortune.
Well, then we will move on to Misfortune. We'll see you guys in a few minutes.
Yes. Stay here. We'll be right back.
Yep. Stay.